Hi friends, a very quick tutorial on how you can create this folding planner or a two-in-one planner. So it's connected like this and there are two planners. So up here you will have the monthly planner. So this is a 2025 monthly data planner. And then down here below you have all the weekly pages of 2025. Now the great thing about this planner is that you can have them open like this, and you can plan two things at the same time. You can plan your monthlies and your weeklies without having to move pages all the time. So that's the great advantage about having a foldable planner like you see here. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can create the monthly internal pages as well as the weekly pages, how you can create the cover page, and then how you can print out and put everything together into a finished planner like you see here. So let's get started. Okay, so let's first start with creating the monthly pages. This page right here for 2025. And then for the second part, I'm going to show you how you can create the dated weekly pages for 2025. So this exact planner right here is already live. So if you don't have the time to recreate the planner, feel free to go right here below into the Hello Fall collection. And then you can navigate to this planner here. So here are all the 2025 calendars, or we also have the weekly pages. So right here are the weeks. So feel free to open it up and then export it if you don't have the time to recreate this planner. Now let's go on to creating a new planner. The covers are in the A6 and then the inserts are printed out a slightly bit smaller than the A6 size. So we're going to select A6 for this tutorial. Type in here A6. Of course, you can also create it in any other size you like. Then next, let's start with the monthly pages. Now the very first page right here is the front cover, and then here is the back cover. Now page number 1 here will always be front and back cover, and then on page number 2 is where this page will start. So please remember that page number 1, left side is back cover and right is front cover. So let's create this page right here. You want to click on Edit Layout, set it to On, and then you want to remove all the widget boxes because we just want an empty layout like this with just a simple pattern and then some text. So you want to click on the widgets to remove them like this. Click on the blue button, on the blue minus button. Then next, let's go to pattern. And then next here, you have many different patterns to choose from. When you click on a pattern, it will apply it like this. To apply it fully, up here, click on full like this. Now the pattern I'm going to choose is right here under pumpkin spice. It's under custom. Right here, you can also type in here pumpkin to find the exact same pattern. So it's this pink right here. However, feel free to choose any pattern you like. Now I'm going to show you how to add this white box with a text. Up here, you want to click on sticker. When you click on sticker, you can insert widgets by just dragging it in there. So with sticker, you can add in graphics like this and you can move them anywhere around. And when you go to widgets, you also have a few widgets you can also drag in here. So let's drag a button because the button basically is just a rectangle with a text in it. So you want to remove the text and then scroll further down here. Button background color, you want to set it to white like this. Okay, and then you want to make it smaller and then place it here in the middle of the right side, just like this. Sometimes you can also choose to just show the right side up here, and then you just have the right page here so you can align it easier. So place it here in the middle. Let's show both pages again. And then next you want to add in a custom text like this. Place it in the middle. Here on the right side you want to type in 2025 and you want to move it right here. Now you can also change the font. Click on AA And now choose a font you like. I will go with the September font like this. And then I will change the text color by clicking here. And then I'll go to custom and I will choose a brown color. Maybe a brown color like this. Maybe this one right here. Or maybe let's go with this one. If you want to have the same color code, it's hashtag 83572B. That's the color code I have here. Then you want to make, so place it up here, copy it, click here on copy, and click on paste. Drag it down below. Right here, go to back. So you want to go back to the menu so you can have this field. In here, you want to type in calendar. And then you also want to make this one smaller. I will set it, I will deactivate bold, so will not make it bold, just normal like this. So this looks fine. Now this is the front cover. Feel free to further customize the front cover. So if you want to add additional stickers or decoration, feel free to do that. But this is how my front cover looks like. And then on the left side right here, this is where the back cover will be. So this cover right here. So front, then you have the internal pages, all the monthlies, and then here is the back cover. So now that the cover is completed, we can now move on. Let's click on add an empty page. Click on once. It now has added you a new page. We're on page 2. And this page you see right here will be the page right here. So I now open this up. This is exactly what you have right here. So now you see here I have the pattern applied as well, but I have it here as a border. So under pattern, we can click here and set it just to border like this. Okay, now it's a border. So let's create the calendar layout. You want to go back to planner, click on planner, then click on edit layout. So we can now edit the layout. We want one big widget box here and one big widget box right here. Click on add and now extend the widget so it's one big widget like this. Do the same on the other side. Click on add, extend the widget like this. Now you want to go to monthly and then put in a calendar. On the other side, click here and insert also a calendar. Now let's move on to customizing the calendar. Here on the left side, we only want to show Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And here we want to show Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Click on the left side, in the setting, scroll down, and then you want to go right here. It's called Day Start. Find this menu, and then here you want to tell it to start on Monday and to end on Wednesday, like this. And then you want to add in a white empty column here to the left side. So you can scroll right here further down to something called Add 8th Column. So here, set it to left, and then the rest is none. So you now have added this white column right here. So let me show you again. None, left. You can also add one to the right side if you wish, but let's add one to the left. Then for the right side, do the exact same. Click here, go to the menu called Day Start, and here select to continue from Thursday to Sunday. Thursday to Sunday. And you now have a monthly calendar on 2 pages. Now let's quickly check out the month. Let's start this on January 2025, right here. Click on the left widget, here again, January 2025, like this. So next, I'm quickly going to show you that you can also change the day start. So you can set it also to long or too narrow like this, or short like this, so feel free to choose whatever you like. And the next, let's check out the language. Now this calendar is in English, however, you can also make it in Spanish, in Russian, in Portuguese, so you can make it in any language you like. So please here choose the language you want the calendar to be in. I will set it back to English like this. So now that the calendar is completed, let's work on the color and the styling. Now I will go to Style, and then I will choose here Jovial. So this will make a widget with rounded corners. Now for the color, let me go to Color. Then for the outline, I'm going to go with a dark brown, maybe this brown right here. This is the color code if you want to have the exact same one, hashtag 83572B. Then for the header color, I'm going with a light pink. So I'm clicking here on Header, and this will change the colors of every header widget. So I'm going to choose this pink right here. This is how it looks like. Actually, maybe let me check if I can find more of a nuded pink, maybe this one right here. So choose whatever color you like. And then next for the line color, I want the lines to be all gray. So I'm going to go here to Custom and choose a gray like this. Then next, let's also quickly check out the font. Go to Text. Then the font within every widget is the H2 font. And then here, click or choose a new font. I will go to Script and search for the same September font, like this. Okay. Then next, let's also quickly add in a header on top, because right here I have something called Monthly Overview written here. So I can just go here to H1 and then select both pages. Click to add a title. Then on this page, let's call it Monthly Overview. On the right side, if we on the right side deactivate this, it will move the entire widget up. But I want to maintain the space, so let's click on Add. However, here, let's change it to a different header. Here you can insert different kinds of headers. Let's insert this one right here, which is just an empty header. So this is how it looks like right now. Let me also quickly change the font of this header. So let's go to Main Font. And here, let's search for September font and click on it. Also make sure you select both pages. So click on it like this. Okay. Now this is how the page looks like. So feel free to further customize it if you wish. And then let me check here. This should be 2025 January. Okay. So double check if your calendar is correct. Make sure it's January 2025 or in whatever year you want to create the planner in. Maybe let me quickly change this one to short like this. I think I like the headers like this better. Okay, so once you have the monthly planner, monthly calendar completed, you can then click down here on this ... button. Then you want to duplicate this one. You want to add another 11 pages, so you have 12 calendars in total. So let's type in here 11. And then you want to click on Start Duplicate and Change Date. When you click on it, it now will add you a new page, plus it will also change the dates for you, so you don't have to go manually change it on every calendar. So let's quickly wait until it has finished creating the calendar. Okay, here it is. We are in December 2025. We have in total 13 pages. So now you have completed all the calendars. Now when you print out the calendars, you will just have this amount of pages. And you might want to add additional pages in the back of this planner so it doesn't look too empty. So what I recommend you is maybe add a few to-do lists, or you can also add a few a few contacts pages if you like. So you can still add additional pages behind the calendars to fill up your planner. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to click here on add an empty page like this. And here maybe let's add in some to-do lists just so we can have a few pages more. Let's go to template, starter, and here let's go to to-do list. And in here add in any kind of to-do list you like. So for example, you can add in this one or that one, so anything you like. Maybe I'm going to go with this one and maybe just have 2 columns. So this third column might be too much. So we can click here on edit layout. And to delete this column here, you don't want to just delete it like this. You want to fully erase this column. So you want to click here and then click on the trash can cancel button. And this will delete this column. Then let's also remove the text right here. You can click on the widget here. You can under header, you can remove it like this. Same here. Okay. If you like this page, you can copy paste it from the left to the right side. So click right here, left to right, like this. So let's copy paste this page 20 times. So we have this page. So we have 20 task lists in the planner. We can again click down here below and just type in 20 and just click on duplicate. There are no dates in it, so it's not changing any dates. It's just adding you 20 new pages of the same. So let's add a few tasks, and then if you want, you can also add a few contact lists. So here behind I have a few contact pages. If you like, you can also add a few contact pages as well. Okay, here are all the task pages. We are on page 34. Now let's click on add an empty page. Go back to template and then starter, and then here let's maybe see contacts, starter, contacts. And here we can add in a contact page. So maybe let's go with this one right here. This looks nice. However, I will need to adjust the font. I also don't want to show the word name here. So let's click on this widget and let's remove the word name. Then let's go to text, H3. So the text within a widget, written within a widget, is the H3 font. Then you want to go here and choose a new font here. So I'm going to go again with the September font like this. And this is how it looks like. Now I like how this one looks like. So I'm just going to click on the widget and copy and then paste it to the other widget like this. Now, if you think that 4 rows are too much, you can also delete the last row down here below. So you can then again click on Edit Layout, click here and click on the trash to remove it like this, if you wish. However, I think I'm going to go with 4 rows like this. So let's paste in the correct widget into each spot. And then let's copy paste the left to the right side. So click up here, left to right. Now both pages are identical, and you can now create as many contacts pages as you want. So if you want to have 10 pages, then duplicate it 10 times, or less or more. I'm going to go and duplicate it again 20 times, so 20 pages. And then I will be back in a bit once it has duplicated all the pages. Okay, it has finished duplicating the pages, and these are the finished planner for the first part of the monthly section. So we have all the calendars, then we have all the task lists, and then we have all the contacts pages. If you want, you can further add more pages if you wish. Now to export this one, you want to go to Save Export, then you want to go to Export All Pages, Paper, then choose on what paper size you're exporting, A4 or US letter. If you're exporting on A4 paper, you can also choose to export it quadruple, which means you have 4 pages on one big sheet of paper. If you don't want to do that, if you just want to export them side by side, click here on normal A4. If you're exporting it on US letter size paper, select US letter like this. Now I'm going to print it out on A4 paper, and then here I'm going to select quadruple running numbers, and then next rearrange for rings. Now you can select any option up here, so it doesn't matter if you're printing it out directly on A6, A4 or US letter. It's very important, however, you select rearrange pages for rings so you can export you the planner in the correct order. So this option right here is very important. So make sure this is selected, and then you can click on Batch Generate PDF to get the PDF file. Okay, let's click on Download PDF. So here is the PDF file. This is 1 page, and you see 4 pages in one A4 page like this. And then you want to download and print out this planner front and back. Don't be concerned about the order. You will see randomly February's next to the context keeper. Once you print everything out front and back and you put it together, everything will be aligned perfectly. Now, very quickly to note, you can only export it like this if you select A4 paper. If you select US letter size paper and export it quadruple, the PDF will not fit on the page. Here, for example, I have exported it for you on US letter size, and you see that there is not enough space down here below because the US letter size paper is not big enough to fit 4 pages next to each other. If you're printing out on US letter size paper, please select this option right here below. So I will now download it for you to see that when you select this menu, how the PDF should look like. Okay, click on Download PDF, and you see this is how the PDF file should look like when you tell it to export it for US letter size printing. This is how the PDF should look like. This is the correct PDF. So you then want to save the PDF file to your computer. You want to click here on this button, and then you want to save a version to your computer, and then you want to open it up in Adobe Acrobat Reader. And you want to click on Print, and then next you want to print out all the pages. Now it depends if your printer can print out duplex. If your printer can print duplex, then you want to click here, All Pages, Custom Scale 100%, Flip on long edge, and then orientation is auto. Sometimes you also have to go here to page setup, and sometimes you also have to make sure that here it is set to flip on long edge. So I think here it's printer. I think it was printer, and then here, if it is set to short edge, you need to turn it off for double-sided, so it's flipping it on the long edge for this particular planner. So have this menu selected, and then you want to click on Print to print everything out front and back. Now, if you do not have a duplex printer, let's say you have a normal printer, you then want to first click to print out all odd pages. And then also make sure it's custom scale 100% and auto. And then once all odd pages are printed out, you want to take it out, flip it, reinsert into the printer, and then you want to tell it to print out all the even pages. So in the end, you will have it printed out front and back. So now that you have the calendar pages done, let's go back and now let's create the weekly pages. So save this project to your collection, go to Save, give it a name, for example, 2025 calendars. And then you want to maybe save it to all planners, and then you want to click on Save to save this one. So once you have it saved, you can now continue working here and create the weekly pages. Now what I found is easiest is if you delete all pages, but you just leave the page number 2. So you can click here on delete multiple pages, delete page number from number 3 to number 55. So delete everything, almost everything, like this. Now we have a cover page and then this page right here. For the cover page, we are going to go to sticker mode, so we can click on this text, and calendar, we change it to weekly like this. Then this is the front page. Then next we can go here to monthly overview, and then for this one we can change it to a weekly planner. So here, if you check out the planner, you see there are 2 columns, which we have here 1 and 2 columns. And then there is 1, 2, 3 rows. So have edit layout set to on, and you want to add in here another row down here below. Click on add, like this. Now you see here there is one widget here and a long one down here. So click here on the monthly calendar and remove it like this. Now let's add in here a new one like this. So here is a widget, this will be this one, and then here we have a long one. So click here, click on the minus, and then extend this one down. So click on this arrow like this. So now we have this widget right here. Then next here, click to add one, then click to add another one, and then another one like this. So now here in the first space, we want to add in a to-do list that looks like this. So we can go here to to-do list, like this. In the setting, remove or reduce the rows. We can also choose a new icon, such as maybe a star like this. And then for the header names here, let's call this one priorities, like this. And then next we can click here, and then this is one big widget which has 7 boxes in total. So we can go here to all, and then we can insert a multi-box widget. So click here and reduce the rows to just 1 row, and then 7 sections like this. And then next you see here that they are pink. So we can click on it. Well, actually, let's set this one to off. So we can click on it. This one will pull up the text editor, which looks like this. Here you can make the background pink like this. So make it pink like this. There we go. Then next we have the daily widgets, which is just a simple empty widget. Click on this widget right here, notes, then click on blank like this. You want to remove the last line, this line right here, click on hide. And then for the header, you want to remove it as well. So no text in here. Then I think we're going to have to remove the header completely, but I will leave it for now. So next you see here, this is a date flag right here with the dates and the moons. What you want to do is you want to scroll down and click on, let me see, I believe it was a date flag like this. So you want to now click on this date flag so this menu shows up. You then want to go to Style, and then you want to choose this date flag right here. Then next go to Size, scroll down, and then here from the left click here on Center. So now it's in the center. For the height, let's make it smaller, maybe like this. From the top, let's bring it down around 0.4 or 5. Then you can make the width bigger like this, maybe. And you can make the corners rounded. So here corner, you can set it fully to round like this. Let's maybe make the height a tiny bit smaller like this. Then the border color, we can keep it pink. Then the inside color, let's also make it pink. Now let me quickly go into the setting and remove the header. Click here on remove like this. If you want, you can make it even bigger. So 1.3 inches for the width, 1.5, this looks better. And this is how it should look like. Now you can click on here again, go to font and maybe make it all the same font size, like this. Maybe to 12 looks fine. And then now you can go back to date and then pick January, or actually I believe it is December 2024, which is a Monday. December 30th, this is a Monday, so we are starting in December the 30th. Then copy, then you want to copy this widget, so up here click on copy. And you want to paste it here, click on paste. And here you want to choose December 31st. Down here below, paste. And then here is January 1st. And then here on the right side, we can click on copy from left to the right side. So click here, L to R. Now let's drag this widget here. You can just click on this widget and drag it here. This will swap the position. Down here below, let's remove this one. So click here on Edit Layout, set it to On. And then here, click here, remove it, add a widget, add a widget. Take this widget and drag it right here. The same here, drag it like this. And then we need one more widget down here below. So let's select this widget, click on copy and paste it here. Click on paste like this. And then for this space, let's remove this, click here, and then drag it down like this. And in here, let's go to monthly and add in a calendar. Now, in case your calendar shows like this, which is 3 days, make sure to go to the setting and here under day start, set it from Monday to Sunday like this, just in case. So this is the monthly page. It starts, let me quickly check here. Here we still need to continue it on January 2nd. So if you cannot click here on the date flag, make sure that Edit Layout is set to off. You then can again click here to pull this menu. So here go to 2nd, January 3rd, January 4th, January 5th. Okay, up here, let's type in weekly. And for this one here, right here, both title type, right side, we can click here and insert no header like this. So this is how it should look like. We have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All the dates are correct. The calendar is correct as well, January 2025. And then now you can duplicate this page for the entire year. So once you're happy with your planner and everything is correct, click here on this ... button, select 52 times to duplicate it 52 times. It will now add you a new page, plus it will also change you the dates of the weekly planner. So I'll be back in a bit. Okay, it now has finished generating the pages. So we now have in total, let me check, 54 pages. And the last page is in December 29th, actually ends on a Sunday, January 4th. So these are all your weekly pages. If you would like to, if you wish, you can also add in additional pages. So you can click here on add an empty page. And then if you want, you can also again go to starter, and then you can also add in additional notes pages. So if you like, you can add in here a notes page. So click on skeleton. Now you have a few notes pages. You can also customize them, maybe remove the header like this. So feel free to add notes. If you want to add 10 notes pages, again, you're going to click here, then type in 10. If you want to add 20 pages, type in here 20. Or you can just add in 15 pages. Then again, you can click on duplicate pages to add 15 notes pages. And then you can also add many more pages. So feel free to see what you like to add to your planner. However, I think this planner here is now completed, and then next I'm going to show you how you can export this planner. Okay, so here we are. It has added additional 15 notes pages, and now we have in total 70 pages like this. So then to export this planner, you want to go here to Save Export, Export All Pages, and the same setting, A4 or US. If you are printing on A4, you can also select running number, quadruple. If you are printing out on US letter, please only select normal. And then you want to also select rearrange pages for rings, and then you want to click on batch generate PDF to create a PDF file. Now the way you will be printing out this planner is exactly the same as you did before. You want to go here to Adobe Acrobat Reader, and then you want to make sure that you set it to 100% scale. If it's a duplex printer, set it to flip on a long edge right here, and then click on print. If you're printing out on a printer that cannot print duplex, print all the odd pages first, flip the paper, and then print out all the even pages. That is how you would print it out. So I'm going to show you the PDF file. This is how the PDF file will look like if you print it out quadruple. So again, you would save this one to your computer and then print it out the same way I just explained to you before. Then let's quickly create the covers. Go to Create a Planner, and then click here again on Create a New Planner like this. And then next go to the Size menu, click here, select A6 like this. Then again click here on Edit Layout so you can remove the widget boxes like this. Then you want to go to Pattern, and then you want to add in any pattern you like. So for the front cover, here, I have picked the exact same pattern as we had before. However, I have added a few extra elements here on the top. So let's go back and pick again the same pattern as we did before. So we can look here for a pumpkin right here and apply this pattern, set it to full. Then next you want to click here and add in a widget box. So you can click anywhere to add a widget box like this. And then you want to add in here, go to Notes and then blank. Now we want to make this widget box smaller. So let's add in another row down here below, click on plus. And let's add in one to the top. And now let's add one to the right side. And now let's decrease this top row like this. And let's make the column bigger like this. And then this one we can make smaller like this. So now we have about the same rectangle as we have here. Now let's go here to the settings and let's remove the header like this. So this is how it now looks like. So I want this one to be in a different styling. So let's go here to Style, and then let's pick the jovial style. This is how it looks like with rounded corners. Now there is a line right here, and this is called the bottom line. You can click on the widget, and here on the right side you click here on Height to hide the bottom line. Now the outline right here is gray. However, let's maybe change it to more of a pink or brownish color. You can go here to Color and then click on Outline, and here you can change the outline of the border right here. Now I'm going to go with this brown right here. I think this one looks nice, or maybe even this one here. And then next, let's add in a text here in the middle. So we can go now to Sticker, and then we can go to Widget. And then now we can add in a text and place it anywhere here on the template. So let's place it here in the middle, and let's rename this text to 2025 like this, and then go to AA to change the font. Let's search for the same September font. Up here on text color, let's change it to a brownish color like this. And then we can also make this font bigger, about like this. Maybe also decrease the boldness. Click here. Then you can align it, put it up here. Then let's add a second text. Easiest is to just copy this text. So click up here on copy and then click next to it on paste. So you can paste it like this. Now let's change the text right here. Here on the back, here on this right menu, we need to click on back. Then down here we can rename it to months, like this. Then let's make the font smaller, much smaller, maybe like this. This looks nice. Now this is how it looks like as of now. Now I would like to make this white box bigger, so let's go back to Planner, click on Edit Layout, set it to On. And now for this column right here, we can click on it and then make it bigger like this. This is how you would make it bigger. If you want, you can also make it taller or shorter right here. So let's go back to sticker, because I want to add a few sticker elements to the sides. So under sticker, when you go here to stickers, you have many different kinds of stickers you can add and decorate your cover with. So let's go here to maybe the Hello Fall collection. And then here, let's add in this textbook right here. Place it maybe somewhere here. Feel free to decorate it the way you would like it to be. Then let's go back, and then from the sticky note collection, I'll click here to show all elements. I want to add in a coffee cup graphic. So actually this one right here, So I'm going to click on it, add it like this. Okay. And then maybe let's also add in a flower right here. Okay. So this is the finished cover. This is how it looks like. Feel free to further customize it the way you like it to be. Now this cover right here will be this cover we have right here. So the right side is the front cover, and then the left side will be the back cover. So part of this back cover right here. Now to export it, you want to go to Save Export, and then you want to go here to Digital. You want to click on Double Page, and then you want to click on Generate PDF. Here is the PDF. Let's click on Download PDF. This is the monthly cover. Now we have created the monthly cover. Let's also make the weekly cover. So let me quickly go back here, and now let's change the text here from months to weeks. If you want, you can keep all the elements, the stickers as they are, or you can remove them and maybe change it up. Maybe you can go back to the Hello Fall collection. And then here I'm going to add in this cup right here. This one here. Make it smaller, maybe add it right here, like this. And then I'm going to go back to the other collection, the sticky note collection right here, and then I'm going to add in this cover here, plants, like this. I'm going to remove these two ones, put in this one like this, and then place it here, and then let me add one flower, this one here, just add it here to the top. So feel free to further customize it the way you would like it to be. This is my weekly cover. Okay, this is this cover right here. Then again, let's go to Save Export, digital, double page, generate PDF. Let's click on download PDF. This is the weekly cover. Now you want to save both covers to your computer and you want to open both up in Adobe Acrobat Reader. So let me quickly do that. Okay, so here I have the cover open in Adobe. Let's click on print. Now what you want to do is you want to print out this cover once on white glossy sticker paper. Now this PDF has 2 pages. You only need page number 1 or the current page. You want to print it out with custom scale 120%. You want to make it a tiny bit bigger so there is enough room to wrap the sticker paper around the chipboard right here. So because of that, you will have to print it bigger. So I recommend you to set for this specific planner to set it to print at 120%. So just print out the first cover on white glossy sticker paper and then you want to click here on print. Then you want to print out both cover pages, the weeks and the months separately on white glossy sticker paper. So once you have printed out everything, let's move on to putting everything together into a finished planner like you see here. So take your printed inserts and then you want to trim down the sides. So trim the weekly and the monthly pages you have printed out, and then you want to take 4 chipboards and you want to trim them down to size like you see here. So all 4 chipboards are exactly the same size. Now next we are going to create first the front cover page. These 2 here, and then once these here are completed, I will show you how you can make this cover page, so the back cover right here, which is connected in the middle. So first what you want to do is you want to take the cover page that has been printed out on sticker paper and you want to trim off all the white edges of the sticker paper so it looks like this. So you want to peel off the sticker sheet and then you want to place the chipboard on top of it. Then you want to trim off all the corners so you can then fold in all the sides. Then for the inside of the cover, easiest is to just take a white piece of sticker paper, make it a slightly bit smaller than the cover itself, and then place it to the inside of the covers. So now both the front covers are completed. Now next, let's move on to this piece right here, which is one big piece. So now you want to take the back cover, which I've printed out on sticker paper as well, and you want to connect them to be a long piece like you see here. Then take the other 2 chipboards you have and you want to place them one down here and one above, and you want to leave a 3.7 millimeter gap between both chipboards. And then what you want to do next is you want to also trim the corners and then fold in all the sides. Then take white sticker paper and then place it on the inside of the cover like you see here. Now your sticker paper might not be long enough to cover the entire page right here. So you might want to place 2 pieces like this and then overlap them here in the middle. The next you want to fold it here in the middle and create a crease so it then looks like something like this. So the next, let's move on to punching the inserts. For the weeks, the rings are here, 2 on the sides, and then for the monthlies, they are down here below. So you want to take your cinch machine and then you want to check where exactly to punch them. Now the setting I did on the cinch machine was the following. To punch the weekly pages right here, I have pushed in 1 and 2 and then I've pulled out 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then I pushed in 9 and 10, and then I punched all the weeklies. Then for the monthly pages, I've reversed it. So I have pulled out 1 and 2, and then pushed in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then I pulled out again 9 and 10. So here you see again, these are the weeks and the months I have all punched, and this is how it should look like on your end as well. Then you want to also punch your cover page, so punch your weekly cover page, make sure you have the exact same setting, and then punch the monthly pages with the opposite setting with the 6 holes right here. So once you've done that, you want to take wires and then cut them down. You need in total 3 pieces, and then you want to start inserting your inserts. you want to start with adding in all your monthly pages and weekly pages. Then put the cover page on top of each one of them. And then you want to take the back cover, flip it over, and then insert it like this. Then next you want to take the planner with the wires, and then you want to turn over your cinch machine, and then you want to close the wires like you see here. And then once the wires are closed, you then want to flip everything over and your planner should be completed. Now feel free to use the planner commercially and sell it online as a PDF file or as a physical planner. If you have the business plan, you can use everything commercially. So feel free to use this one in your business. Then I hope this tutorial was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to always message me on Instagram or Facebook, and I will try to respond to your questions as quickly as I can. Bye!